Welcome to Vegas Circle Podcast with your hosts, Paki and Chris. We are people who are passionate about business, success, and culture, and this is our platform to showcase the people in our city who make it happen. On today's podcast, man, we got a legend with us, man. We got the man of many hats. We're going to actually be exploring the state of comedy and radio. Welcome into the circle, comedian, radio personality, actor, and also sports betting consultant. We'll put that in there.
Right.
We got Mr. Michael Perry, better known as Mike P, man. So
Yes,
thanks for joining the circle,
sir.
brother.
Yes, sir.
So we got welcome you. We got a legend, man.
Yeah.
This is well overdue, man. I know I reached out to you years ago, man. I know I
Right.
ran into you multiple different times, man. But let's dive in, man. So we want to kind of first start off with football star, huh? So you
Yes,
started
sir.
off as a scholar. You had a scholarship at
Yeah,
UNLV?
man.
Oh, nice.
I
Okay.
came to Vegas to play football.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Football was my passion, but I had started doing comedy in L.A.
Oh, okay.
My mom had got sick, and I
Sorry
was
to
just
hear
going
that.
to do the comedy because I was popping.
Okay.
And she was like, nah, you going to always be funny. Pick one of these schools and go play football and,
Oh, that's smart.
figure your life out.
Okay.
So I had it was Fresno State, Maryland, UNLV, and Texas A&M was one of the schools.
So you had some big schools. Okay.
Yeah, but I came out here, I seen the lights.
Rap.
It was a rap.
Yeah, I can't even be.
And then I didn't want to be too far away from the house, so I just stayed
Yeah.
close to my mom, and I wanted to leave Pasadena. That's where I'm from.
Okay.
Whoop, yup. So I
Okay.
left Dena, and I came to Vegas, man.
Position you play?
I play wide receiver, and I return kicks and punts.
Oh, fun.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you was nasty then.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Could you
was
go
him.
co-pro? Would you?
Oh
really
hell
go?
yeah, absolutely. You know, sometimes in life when it's for you, the dominoes all fall
Yeah, that
in the
makes
right
sense.
place,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So what I've done with my life since I've gotten here, I'm not really tripping on football because I was just using football to get into entertainment anyway. I was showboating.
Okay, smart. Yeah.
I talk a lot
Talk
of trash.
trash.
Yeah, but you know, my work ethic and how I get down, that's why I could back up what I'm saying. You know what I mean? It's not
Yeah.
really being cocky or anything like that. It's just I do the work.
And when you know
Straight
who you
up.
are, you're who you are, right?
Yeah.
It's not
Absolutely.
It's not
I'm
arrogance, it's
confident.
confidence.
Yeah, I'm confident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So walk us through the radio, man, because you've been in the radio game. I've been listening to
Yeah.
your voice as long as I've been in Vegas, even before that, right?
Yeah.
So how long have you been in the radio game with or at least with Hot 97?
Well, I started 97.5.
You started in 97.5.
I was the first person they
Oh,
ever
I did not know
hired.
that.
Yes.
Okay.
I brought Franzen out here. I
Word.
named it Hot 97 because we was KV. I said, man, we need to name this Hot. We in the desert.
That's
Plus, they
what's
got
up,
97 in New York. We need
Yeah.
to just say
I
Hot
never knew this.
97. Yeah.
Okay.
So, I did all that, man.
Wow. So when did it launch? When did Hot 97 launch?
2001.
Damn.
And was that your first
Okay.
foray into being a radio
No.
DJ, or was it?
I was going to UNLV. I was in broadcasting.
Okay.
And the general managers was coming into class. So the general manager, Sherman Rutledge, shout out to Sherman, he came into the class and, you know, he's telling everybody if you want to do radio. Well, I walk right up to him. I'm like, I want to get on the radio. You know what I mean? He said, well, son, come see me tomorrow and maybe we could talk about it. So I pull up at 4 a.m. When he get to work, I'm there. I said, you said tomorrow. So he said, come on in here,
That's
boy. What
real.
the hell are you doing out here? Gave me an internship. I went up there every day, 7 days a week. And then one day somebody did a no call, no show. And they was like, well, who's up there? I was up there. I learned production. I learned sales. I learned everything about how to do it. So they gave me a shot. And, man, I never looked back after that.
I
what a
never
great
knew this,
story. That's a
man.
great
I
story.
never, I
That's
never knew you were the
crazy.
one to start. That's what's up, man.
Yeah, hell
Okay.
yeah.
So that's 23 years?
Yeah, well,
Jesus
yeah,
Christ. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Wow,
98
man.
is when I got on the radio.
Okay.
Actually, so
Okay.
it's been about, like
Wow.
26 years.
Did you ever see yourself going into that? I know you talked about
That's what I
going
was
to football and comedy, but you know, transitioning into radio, which is a little
Well-
bit kind of similar but different.
When my football career, I was deemed ineligible.
Okay.
It's a long story about my eligibility at my junior college or whatever. I didn't do the paperwork, thinking that I'm so awesome that they'll just slide
Figure
me
it
through. That ain't how that worked, homie, especially back then. So I was watching this Richard Pryor movie called JoJo Dancer one night when
Oh,
I
smack. I remember
figured
JoJo
out my
Dancer.
my career. So I said, you know what I'm finna do? I'm gonna get on the radio. I'm gonna get known for being funny as hell. I'm gonna start my own comedy room and I'm gonna blow up. That was just my idea.
Yeah.
So I say that to say this to anybody that's out there with a dream, homie. It start with a thought, and then you go do the work, and then you allow God to give you your purpose. Because a lot of times people don't understand where they need to go or what it is that they're trying to do with themselves. Find what you're passionate about, what you love, and then ask God to open the doors. That's what happened.
Yeah.
How else could you explain this? I came out here, I didn't know not one person.
Yep.
Now we sitting up here talking about I'm a legend.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's wild because everybody knows you. I mean, literally,
Yeah.
you the voice of Vegas.
Yes.
For radio every morning.
Yes, sir.
So, and everybody knows. Anybody say Mike P, they're like, oh shit, of course I know who he is.
Yeah.
So, are you a DJ also? Do you play the music in the whole nine?
Yeah, I do everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the music, man. Vegas music, just in general.
Okay.
Why do you feel like the artists have not popped like other markets, like a New York or Chicago or LA?
I'm gonna give it to you raw and real.
Yeah, that's what I want to hear from you.
Homie, there is no city in the world like Las Vegas. So how can people get behind a local artist when you have every A-lister coming here every week? There's no city in the world like that. So it's very hard for people to get behind Vegas artists for the simple fact this is a transient town too. People are here for a year, they gone. You know, people come and go, they moving and shaking, and it's so many big A-list people that come through here. It's very hard to focus on someone who is locally doing it. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's the problem. And there's not a lot of culture out here in this town because of how the city is ran. You know what I mean? It's go big or go home out here. You know what I mean? They don't see you as an up and comer in this city. Now you go somewhere else, they see you.
But how do you shift that culture a little bit? Because it seems like almost unfair. Because we have some great artists here. Like,
we do.
100%. Yeah, we've had a bunch of people on.
Fire.
Yeah. Like International GT, I don't know if you know who he is.
Yeah.
Thomas, ridiculous.
Yeah,
Wordplay, everything.
But the thing about it
is,
a lot of times people don't understand, like, look, man, you don't really need nothing. You got your phone. You know, the world didn't turn into this, homie. You know, I don't give a damn what you do. It's how you sell it.
That's true.
So if
marketing
you rap,
marketing and everything,
man, you better sell it. Your audience is out there. It ain't even about becoming famous no more. Hollywood is dead to me, bro. Yeah. That template that people used to do, I'll go to Hollywood and I'm going to perform for free and work as a waiter and all that, man. And somebody is going to discover me. Like, man, get the fuck out of here. That's over with, homie.
No.
In this day and time, you better pick your phone up, or your homie that do camera work, he need to turn the camera on you and you find your damn audience.
Yeah.
Because there's people that's popping that you don't even know. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
real.
Don't try to go the old school route. We do see that a lot too.
That's dead. That's out of here. I got a mixtape. Man, you better know how to sell yourself.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn what it is you doing. You do nails, you do massage, you know what I mean? Whatever you do, you better know how to sell it to people and be consistent. See, a lot of these people want stuff overnight. It don't work like that. You got to put in the work, because if you don't do the work, when you get the opportunity, it's just going to pass you by. Nothing is going to stick. You know what I mean? So that's why
I appreciate your honesty, man. And that's what it is. But it sucks that that's the case, because you got so many talented people here. But do you feel like that's because the Strip sucks a lot of that marketing dollars up to be able to not be able to put their backing on an artist?
Yeah. What is the point? What is the business template for them to even do that?
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's already rolling. We focused on this, these tourists, and keeping these people gambling, entertaining them. And, you know, such and such that's over here, man, we need Lil Wayne, Drake, or, you know, somebody.
Yeah.
This is a major city, bro.
Like, it's ridiculous.
And there's nowhere in the world like this city.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's why I never left.
Yeah.
It was pointless. I love it. Homie, you could wake up with nothing. I mean, you could go to bed with nothing and wake up with everything out here.
Yeah.
Where you gonna go? It's like that.
Yeah.
Most places you stuck. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's terrible.
We were laughing about that because when I moved here in 07. I think you've been how long you been here now?
2011.
Okay, 2011. So I moved here in 07. And I hated it when I first moved here.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I was like, this sucks.
Most people think that because you just don't know. Like, I'm mad all these people that moved out here because this is a hidden diamond.
It's not no more.
Yeah.
Like, everybody like, damn, raising rent. And it's hard to find spots.
Yeah.
Because, dude, it's like this city, you 30 minutes away from the snow.
Everything. Yeah.
30 minutes away from the water. You know what I mean?
You're at the ocean,
everybody,
3.5 hours away.
It's just,
Yeah.
man, once you get used to the heat, it's lovely out here.
That's a real statement. Yeah.
For real.
That's real.
And you're kind of talking about, say you do have these local artists, right? And you have your platform to be able to showcase them. Do you have like the flexibility or the ability to be able to put them on the stage? Or like, how do you determine the set list of the people that you want to put out on the
on that end, I'm not in programming.
Okay.
I'm an on-air personality. Okay. Now, if somebody want to get at me and get on stage where I perform at, I'll open my door for that. Pull your people up, pull your camera out, shoot your shot. Let's get it in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the type of person I am. I'm not just in this for me. I do my comedy show every week, which I've been on the strip for 14 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Ain't never missed a week, ain't never been late. You feel me? And I have that not because I'm making a lot of money or nothing like that. It's to just bring the community together and help other people. That's honestly what I'm doing it for.
And that's at Luna Lounge, right? The one you do on Tuesdays.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Every
You've been doing
Tuesday.
that for 14 years?
Yes, sir. I started in 05 with Michael Colliard at the Fitzgerald, which is the D.
Okay.
Linked up with Bob Sumner, who started Def Comedy Jam.
Wow.
I went to L.A. I seen what the shit was when I went out there. I said, hell no. This is
Hit it
stupid.
LA? Just the culture in LA. Okay.
Man, these dudes is out there performing for free, hoping somebody discover them in them damn rooms. And ain't nobody coming in there, bro. I don't need a pat on my back that I'm funny. Like, I know that. Like, where's the money at?
I'm trying to get
So you be out there struggling. You know, people I seen on TV, I'm like, that's what you driving? Really? You know what I mean? They ain't no hubcap, it's black. They 40 years old with roommates. Like, come on, man, what are y'all doing? This is goofy. So I came back here and I just started my own program. And I've been on my own page. I ain't had no agent, no manager. I've been in movies. I've been on television. I done been all around the whole country.
Yeah.
Feel me?
That's
and I could just say that I've done it all by myself.
Yeah.
That's why I don't really look at people when they look for people to hand them something or give them something. I don't really have no sympathy. Like, man, get up off your ass and get it cracking.
Love that. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Well, that's kind of a common theme, though. You've been talking, you've said a few times, like, you're a hard worker, right? You can see
Absolutely.
that. You're consistent, hardworking,
Yes.
put in the effort, making it happen. Like, where do you think that drive comes from? Like, where's that? What instilled that in you? Because it seems like a constant theme. When you're doing something, you do it right and consistently.
Well, my mother raised me that way. You know what I mean? Her no was no. You know, can I go in your purse and get a quarter? No. You take your ass over there, you're going to get your ass whooped. So that instilled in me to go get it for myself from a youngster. At 5 years old, I used to take people's trash out and for a quarter. So I got money when the ice cream truck pulled up. When I didn't have the money to play football, I got a paper route. I saved up all my money so that I could play football when I was 12 years old. I'm getting up every day at 3:30. So it's just something that is embedded in me, and I've always had high standards for myself. You know what I'm saying? So high standards, high work rate. You know what I mean? So that's
Comes back
where
full
it comes
circle.
from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd you connect with 50? I know that's somebody
Cold story.
Okay.
50 come to the radio station, right? At this point, homie, I did a play with Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry came to the radio station. He do his old lady character.
Wow.
I do mine. He bust out laughing. He couldn't stay with me. He put me on the play. Let me come to his. We did it at Planet Hollywood. He let me come up there early. He showed me how a whole play production is ran. His outfit changes. He put me in the play. All that, right? So I've been networking and moving with people at this point, I really don't care. You know what I mean? So they say 50 Cent is coming up. He's only going to be in there for 2 minutes. You know what I mean? I don't give a damn, right?
Yeah.
So when he came in, he was beefing with Rick Ross at the particular time. You know what I mean? So when he came in the studio, I said, oh, homie, I seen you and Rick Ross beefing. You got his baby mama out here? If that was me, you would have to see me from the neck up, nigga. He fell out laughing, right?
That's funny.
He knew I was on some, I'm really from the streets, though, so I knew what I was. We ended up having a dope ass interview. We stayed for like 2 hours. So while he's standing there, I'm looking at him. I'm like, hold up, homie.
Yeah.
You standing here right now. Before I say what I'm about to say, I'm gonna let you know right now, homie. I ain't looking for no handout. I'm looking for a hand up. I'm the new face of comedy because I said it. He said, get his number.
Because he was feeling your energy, man. He knew you was confident.
I was serious, though. They gave me a number, but it wasn't 10 digits. It was like 9 digits. You know what I'm saying? I like, he on some bullshit, too. It's whatever. I'm going to do me. I'm not tripping. I've never been the type of dude that will run behind somebody for clout or to get some attention or some notoriety and all that. Man, I'm my own man. And if I could have a conversation with you and engage with you, man, I really feel like I'm on your level or I'm above you, honestly. So make a long story short, he called my phone 2 months later. I answered the phone like, man, who the hell is this? He like, this 50. I'm like, man, get off my phone, man. You know what I mean? He said, no, this is really 50. I said, this is 50? Oh, I couldn't wait for you to call so I could tell this bitch I'm living with. Fuck you.
That's funny.
He said, I want you to be my best friend in this movie. I'm finna lose weight. I'm like, send me the script, fam. Right? Never been in a movie or nothing.
Yeah, that's a great
Man,
story.
we go to Michigan. Get off the plane, I get my per diem. I'm like, oh, this me? For real? Oh, 50. We go through the thing. She said, we finna go ad-lib. I'm like, what is that?
You said ad-lib?
Yeah, he said, we gonna walk this bridge. You just make up something. You know what I'm saying? And man, shit, we walked that bridge. I made up some hilarious. When we got to the end of the bridge, everybody was laughing. We go back to the meet. He like, hey, Mike gonna do him. But I had read the script so many times, I knew everybody's lines. So when we would do scenes, no, you gotta say that. You know what I'm saying? I was prepared. But I really didn't even know what I was doing. To be honest with you, that was my first opportunity.
That's what's up.
And I just jumped on it and ended up being in the whole movie.
That's what's up, man.
And then I learned about Hollywood and how the shit actually works. So after you do a movie, you be thinking, well, damn, you did good in that. Why you didn't blow up? Well, you actually do get other movies, but they don't necessarily come out. The investors back out. It's a lot to get a movie and have it come out.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember when Jeff Porter was talking about when we had from Porter Craig. Yeah, he was breaking that down, man. The movie industry is
you
no
trying to
joke,
sell
man.
that movie for a while, right? Like, you
What?
could be in a movie, like 5 movies, and they never just get
Man.
It's like literally you shopping it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I done
Literally
been to
shopping
New
it.
York, shot shows.
Yep.
Man, a bunch of stuff. Nothing ever came out of it.
Oh, so that's wild.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
How do you handle that, though? Because it's kind of like you said, you're doing a great job and you're feeling confident. They're giving you these opportunities and you're making moves, and then they don't bite on it and you don't get to get that recognition that you deserve because you did do a great job. Like,
Right.
how do you kind of handle that
Well,
dynamic a little bit?
you go back to what you doing on your own. You don't even worry about that. Like, I'm not in this shit to be famous, bro. I don't really give a shit about that. I'm doing this because I love to do it. I'm going to die doing it. That's just what I'm passionate about. Whatever I put out, whatever I produce, because sometimes your audience just has to catch up to you.
Yeah.
Sometimes, people just don't, they don't
vibe
fucking
or whatever
know.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah, they just ain't caught on to what you own yet.
Yeah.
And my thinking, I've always thought way before people. Like, I was doing sketches on the internet way before everybody was doing it. Like
for the Vine and all that.
All
BS.
that, man. Man, you could go look it up, bro. It ain't. I'm not lying about nothing. Like I've always had foreseeing type of mind, and in this day and time in entertainment, it's like this, homie. You find your lane, create whatever it is that you creating, and you service that audience. And then you just wait for the motherfucking shit to grow. You know what I mean? Don't worry about it. Like, I don't care that I'm not recognized as quote unquote top 5 funniest comedians or this or that. I don't live for that. You don't do it
for that, yeah.
Man, I got a family, bro. That's my purpose. I'm able to do me and take care of my whole goddamn family. My daughter graduated college. Guess who paid for the shit? I did. Did she graduate with any debt? Absolutely not.
Yeah, that's a
her
great
daddy
feeling.
bought her a car? Absolutely. My son went to private school. He goes to UNLV, plays football. Who hooked that all up? His daddy did that,
That's
bro.
beautiful, man.
You did doing something you love too, which is also
like,
and having vibing and doing. You could see it. You could see it with you. That's why
like
people.
It's like, and then I think that my consistency and the way I move, it inspires other people, even if they ain't saying shit to me.
Yeah.
So I'm not really caught up in that.
Yeah.
And then I've been on stage with some of the greatest of the greatest.
Yeah.
And they've all given me my, stamp of approval.
Yeah.
I opened for D.L. Hughley one night, right?
I just met DL. Yeah.
Monte Carlo, he'll let you know.
Yeah, he's cool as hell.
I bring him on stage. He said, "Give it up for Mike P. That motherfucker will never open for me again." I'm sitting back there like, what did I do? He said, anybody that can take my job can't be up here with me.
Yeah.
He paid me and said, good luck, motherfucker.
But at least he's real. He told you, DL is real.
Bro.
Yeah, I finally found out about because our mutual friend TK.
Yeah.
TK Kirk, I didn't know that DL worked for the LA newspaper.
Yeah,
I
hell
never knew
yeah.
that.
Yeah, that was interesting.
I never knew that. TK was the first person that told us about it.
Man,
I never knew that.
Dude,
Yeah.
I started in L.A. at this place called the Comedy Act Theater.
Okay.
And we used to do Mavericks Flats, too, in L.A. And, nigga, it used to be every outstanding comedian that ever lived would be in these rooms and going up at the same time.
Oh shit!
It was dope as hell.
I can't even
So
imagine.
that's my library of where I got all this shit. And then I just brought it to Las Vegas. You know what I mean? With my own unique idea of how I wanted to do it.
Yeah.
The real time, I feel like that was the real comedy, right? That kind of spanned all across
1000%.
America, all hit with that hub of
1000%.
LA and Cali at that time.
And he mentioned it can't even pass over Def Jam. I mean, that's the foundation for Martin. I mean, with Martin Lawrence. Oh my Lord.
Yeah. I've been on stage with Martin.
Wow.
Mike Epps, Tyler Perry, the Kings of Comedy.
Damn.
Lunell, that's the home girl.
Yeah.
My man Earthquake. You know what I mean? We did a residency over at the Laugh Factory together.
I just met Earthquake and DR Cole when they were here.
Yeah,
TK introduced me. Cool
Deion
brother, man.
Cole, that's my guy.
He is cool as hell, man. I'm from Chicago, so I love Deion.
Man, come on, bro.
Yeah, I love both of them. I met them briefly. Yeah.
I'm known all over the country. You know what I mean? I got a great reputation, that I take pride in, and I'm just doing me, man. And I'm not really tripping off nothing.
That's powerful, man. I love that about you. Your mindset is everything, man.
Yeah, man.
So do you write? Do you write your jokes, or
Hell
do you just
yeah,
feel the vibe?
I write.
Oh, so you write before you even go up on stage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but then
I figured you would freestyle because you're so creative.
I can freestyle.
Yep.
But I know how to. You got to have the structure first.
It's hard to create a punchline on stage, right?
Yeah.
Like, you kind of need to have.
But you just got to see it.
Yeah. Okay.
And then real comedians that's gifted, they could turn anything into a joke.
The funniest person,
Straight up.
What's his name? Tracy Morgan. He has to be the funniest off the cuff comedian I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
I can watch him pick up
Tracy's
clean his
crazy.
house up.
Hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
It's just, and then you use that in movies and in scenes. That's why a lot of comedians that you see on stage ain't shit in the scene because they don't know how to transition the gift into scenes and making up things. It's a gift to be able to do that. Like I ain't gonna even lie to you. It's not easy.
Have you ever bombed?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. How'd you recoup? Like how did?
It's
Because you
always
get punched. Because everybody can get punched.
no.
in the face.
It's always a reason why. You know what I'm saying? Early on, I just didn't know how to deal with certain elements.
Okay.
I needed more experience to know what the hell I'm doing. And I never really let that affect me at all. It's just like, I'll bomb. I'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because I like challenges anyway. And this is the greatest challenge in the world. It's hard as shit to do
can't
comedy.
even imagine.
There's a lot of confidence to go up
Yeah.
there and bomb and kind of pick it back up and do it again
Come
tomorrow.
on, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like comedians, you're a public speaker, you're a mentor. I mean, everything that you do, philosopher.
Everything.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so much that you can do. And I give it up to people like yourself that to be able to control a room and be able to hear a pin drop and be able to relate, that is extremely hard to do.
Extremely hard.
It's a gift. That's a gift, man.
It's something that I've worked on. Like, man, I'm pretty phenomenal at the shit.
Yeah,
I
I've
ain't
seen you
gonna
multiple
even lie
times.
to
Yeah,
you.
I give it up to you. I'm gonna tell you later how we met, but I'm gonna tell you that afterwards. But what do you see happening with Vegas, man? Like, what do you see the growth? I mean, we got Brightline coming. You've been in the radio industry for 23 years. What do you see happening?
Sky's the limit.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna have that movie theater out, movie studio out here.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, in
I think
Summerlin.
they're gonna start filming films out here.
Yep.
And I just think that, it's just gonna just boom. You know what I mean? And if you have been putting in that work and you have your feet in the cement out here, you should be able to eat.
Love it.
Absolutely.
I agree with you. Yeah,
You know what I'm
that
saying?
studio's coming. I mean, with Howard Hughes and Sony.
Oh,
and
come
then
on,
Mark,
man.
Mark
It's gonna be
Wahlberg
great for a lot of
consulting.
local artists.
Oh, it's
They have
gonna
a
be
lot of
unreal.
entertainers on the strip that have been working forever, like you talked about. Like there's so many talented people here that they don't get that
And to be able to have the hub, the foundation here. So
Because LA is trash, bruh. It is terrible.
and they got a serious homeless problem. You
I
been
mean,
to LA in a
I
while?
don't even know why nobody live. Hell yeah,
It's-
it don't
it's
make no
bad,
sense.
bad. Yeah,
Like,
it's a rough situation. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about this sports betting, man, because I know
Okay.
you killing that. I see that on you nonstop,
Oh,
man.
hell
How'd you
yeah.
get into that? Is that
Well,
something that's been new for you?
Nah,
or-
look, when I was out here, right, I didn't have no money.
Okay.
So I would take my last $50 and I was just betting on sports.
Okay.
Then I ran into a couple of people that gave me the game on how to actually do it.
Okay.
And then I just took my own method and my own ideology on how it's supposed to work and my little gut feeling that I be having. And shit.
You really be winning, man. I'm
I
like,
win.
God, dog.
I win a lot.
Yeah.
Some days I have terrible days. That's the part of the game, especially if you're doing it every day. Ain't nobody winning every day.
Nah.
Some days I suck.
Yeah.
Straight out. I'm not gonna lie to nobody.
Yeah.
But I do know what's gonna hit every day. I honestly do.
What's the sports? NBA?
Everything. I bet
Everything
2
on-
roaches racing. Just show me
said
the
two
line.
Do you actually watch
Yeah.
them all? Like you said, the back of
I
every-
watch really. I don't even watch none of that shit.
Yeah.
I watch numbers.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I watch numbers and different variables on how those numbers are affected.
Okay.
And then I come up with my own line, and then I look at what Vegas has, and then I kind of can figure out like what's gonna win and what ain't gonna win.
So people can reach out to you and say,
Yes.
hey, Mike, I need you to help me.
Oh,
What's
hell
going on with the
yeah.
NBA right now?
Yup.
They can reach out to you.
Man, you
Okay.
can hit my Instagram at Mike P
Okay.
Comedy. You feel
Okay.
me? If you're
Check
a
'em out,
female
man.
out there and you want to cheat, hit me on my Instagram at Mike P Comedy.
Man. What inspires you now, man? Is it your kids just graduating? What's keeping you? Because you waking up at what, 4 a.m. every day? Like what's inspiring you?
3:30 every day.
3:30.
Yes.
Okay.
What's inspiring me now?
Yeah.
Just to finish,
Love
to
that.
see how far I can actually go.
Yeah.
That's the key.
Yeah.
Like I've done all this amazing shit. What
Yeah.
else can I do?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe one day I can have my own studio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
My own sports betting whole business. Why not?
Yeah.
I just don't think nothing is gonna stop me from accomplishing whatever it is that I. The hardest part about being successful is figuring out your next idea, what to do. I tell my daughter this shit all the time. The struggle and the process is the funnest time. Once you get to where you're trying to go, it is hard to stay there. And the reason why is because you need to always be hungry for the next idea, for the next thing that you want to do. Because once you see things for what they really are, you become very disappointed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, once I seen what Hollywood was, I was like, oh hell no, this is garbage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know how people do this shit. Like, why would you go do that for that? Like, I stand on principles, homie. It's just certain things that I just can't do.
Yeah, that's real, man.
Yeah.
There's someone who values mentorship, man. Who's in your circle that's spoke in your life other than your mom? I know you spoke about, but who's spoken in your life to kind of keep you on the right track and keep you in the right direction?
My uncle.
Okay.
My uncle, he been there day one.
Okay.
So my uncle Reg, and then my cousin, his dad, gave me the confidence that I have today, and pretty much my relationship with God.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean? Just trying to be a righteous, good person, straight, thorough as hell as I possibly can be, and that like keeps me focused. Because people who don't have a spiritual connection, they become victims of their imagination. They do whatever the fuck they think. All right, I got enough money to have 3 bitches. 3 bitches come on. And then that shit come with a whole lot of fucking problems. STDs, child support cases, all types of shit. A nigga that's outside ready to kill for the bitch. All that come with that. So a lot of times people don't think about having that connection so you could have direction. You know what I mean? What do I need to do next for you, Lord? Thank you for this opportunity to be alive. You know what I mean? Because sometimes people be like, I don't want to be here. Well, what the fuck is you talking about? If you wasn't existing, you wouldn't have nothing. What a blessing to be here, bro. Like we sitting here at the same time, enjoying each other's energy. What a blessing.
Yeah, that's real.
Why would I be mad that I couldn't experience this moment? Because you only can control what you do for the day anyway.
Exactly.
Motherfuckers be tripping about what's gonna happen later on. Like, come on, man.
Nah, be more in the moment, man.
Stay in the moment, and that's it. That's all I focus on.
I'm trying to learn that, man. As I keep getting older, I got kids now, and you want to be in the moment, man, because that's the only time you got.
Yeah, that's it. And once it's gone, it's gone. They're never 8 or 9 again. They're never a baby ever again. No.
And that's so funny you said that. My son 9 and my youngest is 7.
Yeah,
it goes like that.
They're gonna be 16.
So for real,
girl in the bed, nigga.
You said, you said my wife over there too. She'll
it's coming. I promise.
Yeah, they both handsome too. Man. So I got that.
It's coming.
For business advice, but we always ask everybody about the gyms, man. What would you tell somebody that, similar to yourself, man? You probably one of the most consistent people that I know, and now they've got a chance to really get a chance to talk with. What would you share with them, man? Maybe they're thinking now that they got a side hustle that they want to really, execute on, or whatever that scenario is, but they've got a dream. What would you share with them as business advice?
Before you do any motherfucking thing, figure out what it is you're doing. And go to people who have experience in that. And if you got to pay them for the game, pay them. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
And get to work. And you're going to have bad days. It's going to be some days where, it ain't looking like it's going to work at all. But if you stay consistent, that blessing is on its way.
100%.
Every time. Straight out. Y'all might be doing this podcast, and it's 7 people, viewing it on YouTube. So motherfucking what?
Keep going.
You stay with it. Next thing you know, you done popped off. One of these interviews popped. Now they going back looking at all your shit. Your shit go through the roof.
I'm so happy you said that. So Chris and I, and my wife, we launched this in 2018. We have been consistent putting out episodes. We haven't missed a beat in almost 6 years. And I remember I was just listening to Joe Budden talking on, I forgot the show that he was just on, but at any rate, that's what he was talking about. He was saying, everybody's in podcasts. They do podcast startup left and right, but nobody's consistent.
Nobody.
Everybody wants to quit when you get hard. But we literally have put out episodes every single month since 2018. Haven't missed a beat.
And you carry that over because you see it at
man.
Same thing. People in entertainment, entertainment in general. That's the hardest thing to be consistent in because you're constantly dealing with rejection.
And
you're dealing with rejection.
People saying shit. You know what I mean?
Egos kick in.
You can't listen to none of that shit. You have to be consistently consumed in the vision you see in your head. That's all you see. Like, I don't give a fuck about great compliments or negative ones. I don't see or hear none of you niggas. I'm on my passion, on my purpose. Y'all don't see what's in my head anyway.
You in your own lane, man.
Yeah, I'm in my own lane doing my own thing.
Because I want to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's real.
And ain't nobody controlling me, telling me what I got to do, how I got to do it. And you know what I mean? I can't speak on certain issues because these sponsors is going to take the money from me and all that. Man, fuck all that. I say whatever I want to say.
Yep, that's real.
You know what I mean? And that's part of being a man, bruh.
Agreed.
You know what I mean? A lot of these motherfuckers you see that's famous, they ain't got no control over their life. They can't say what they really want to say. They got to just eat that.
Because somebody writing a check for it.
Yes.
That's what it is.
And
So
they
it's
don't want to
control.
offend nobody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
It is tough. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So you become a slave or, for the money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And then after you get a certain amount of money, homie, it really don't matter anymore.
Yeah.
And you lost your dignity at that point.
Yeah, and my dignity is everything. I'm ready to die for that.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
Yeah. Integrity, everything. I'm with you, man.
Yeah.
We always ask everybody about restaurants in Vegas. I know you got some gems, man.
Oh,
What's your favorite restaurant in Vegas?
Dude.
And give us something that probably nobody knows about, probably.
Okay, high end. Del Frisco.
Del Frisco's is
Oh,
good.
That-
Del Frisco's is
that-
great.
Hey, man,
yeah,
I'm
I've been there
sending
multiple
them a
times.
Shout
Yeah.
out what?
Okay.
And then let me think. There's this restaurant over by UNLV. They make these grits and catfish. It is
Soulful Spot?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I like
You got
a
to
lot
give
of
us that.
soul
What's the name?
Damn it, I forgot the name.
Because I love soul food. Yeah.
Man,
We're going to look it up and tell them on UNLV. Yeah.
I'm always at
Okay.
Lucille's too.
Lucille's is
Lucille's is really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lucille's
And
is fine.
those rolls give me every time. I can
Yeah.
smash
Yeah.
like 5 of them.
Yeah. But you said Del Frisco's, Lucille's, and a soulful spot out by UNLV.
Yeah, it's a lot of little different places that I, frequent though. For
sure.
Here. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. We gave us a couple, man. What else did we forget on that we can leave us on that we didn't ask you, man, that you want to leave us out on?
Nothing really, man. You know,
Grinding.
just out here doing my thing, bro.
Yeah.
Trying to expand, trying to get bigger.
Yeah.
Trying to find the right team of people to work with too. Yeah. Because I've done all this stuff all by myself. I probably would be a lot further in life if I could trust a team of people. You know what I mean? That's probably my biggest
hardest
drawback or my biggest criticism for myself is not working with other people because I don't trust people to do the job.
Yeah.
I always believe in, I know I'm finna do this shit.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? So if I had a consistent, powerful team, I probably would be a lot further and probably a hell of a lot bigger too.
Yeah.
Well, it ain't too
Mike,
late.
I swear-
Find that team, keep pushing.
No, it ain't at all. Yeah.
Mike, I swear you got like a sixth sense. This is what we were talking about before
Literally,
you came
yeah.
in. I swear you got a sixth sense. We were literally just.
I'm telling you.
We were
it's-
just
Tell Tyus about
debating
energy, 'cause we had a
about
whole
this
thing
because
about
we were
that.
saying that he always says that I'm bring a good energy and people like me and they don't like him. I said, what is that? He said, because of the energy.
Right.
We were talking with Tyus about it. We were breaking it all down. I swear, literally 30 minutes ago. So,
But it's you know, you could be the star, but it ain't about you,
No,
bro. It
no,
really
it's not.
ain't. It's about us collectively doing this shit.
I agree.
You just standing out, so what?
No, it
but
doesn't
man,
matter.
to make all this shit work,
Everybody.
it takes all of us to
everybody.
do this shit.
Yeah. Brains,
And,
it's everything.
yeah.
It's the whole nine.
So another thing I tell people, man, fuck your ego. Your ego ain't your amigo, homie.
yeah.
You
That's
know what
real.
I'm saying? Stick to the script.
Yeah.
You know, appreciate people. Like you hit me up on Instagram. I didn't have to come up here.
No.
Like, but fuck that. I said I was gonna do it.
Yeah.
Here I am.
And I appreciate you doing it. You man of your word, man. I appreciate that.
That's
man.
been fun.
Yeah.
But that's probably why I'm so lucky all the time. Is because I do things without any type of malice or any type of I need something for it. I just do it because I just care.
And it's gonna come back full circle.
Oh,
man.
it's always
Yeah.
gonna come back.
It always
Yeah.
does.
For real.
That's what's up, man. You a real dude, man. I
Yeah.
appreciate it,
Facts,
man.
facts,
Yeah, you a
bro.
real dude,
Yeah.
man. So what's your social handles, man? People can reach out to you.
At Mike P Comedy on Instagram.
Okay.
Mike P Las Vegas on Facebook. Snapchat at Mike P Comedy.
This dude got some hilarious stuff. I be looking at your
yeah, I
stories.
do,
You be
dog.
having me dying, man. Y'all think I'm joking, man. He literally is hilarious,
Every
man.
day.
Yeah, every day have me rolling.
I'm looking for something funny to do. For sure.
I'm gonna tell you something afterwards. I don't want to say it on air, man. This shit's hilarious. But what you said to me. But check us out at VegasCircle.com and check out Mike P, man. I appreciate you, man.
thank you,
Mike.
Thanks, brother. That
Appreciate
was
y'all.
really good,
That was
man.
great.
Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
that was
Sure.
hilarious.
Hell
You
yeah.
said